Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Welcome to Mike Burr Thomas, episode 30. In episode 29, Denise had just had the horrifying realisation that Lola had stolen all her money and disappeared off to Dubai. Our man's solution, apparently, was that Denise should go into the bank, withdraw £1,000 in cash, and then try writing a cheque. Denise caught the bus into town, and when she got home, our man called her. Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
I just got home about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, where did you go to before now?
What do you mean, where did I go? I went into the bank. You told me
You
to go
said,
into the bank. Remember?
yeah. So, what did you get from the bank?
Well, I got £1,000 in cash.
Oh, so definitely you can go. Let's see if that money will be able to go through today. So, is the post office still open?
Well, I'm not going back into town again today.
Oh, I see. So, will you be able to go back to the post office in the morning?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Okay.
And I asked them about cheques, and they said, well, actually, I should be going in on Wednesday, because I asked them about the cheques, and they said that if I want to write a cheque for 15,000, they can lift the restriction on my account, but I've got to make an appointment to see the bank manager. So I've got an appointment to see the bank manager on Wednesday morning, because then we can get it sorted out.
So they'll be able to lift the restrictions out of your account, right?
I don't know. They just said I got to make an appointment to see the bank manager.
Okay, because the bank manager wants to know why you want so much money.
I don't know
I'm
what they're
sure.
going to ask, do I?
So if they should ask you why you want so much money being sent to someone on check, what will you tell the bank manager?
Well, it's not about writing the cheque, is it? It's about getting the restriction on my account lifted.
Yes, darling, because they don't want to know why you want the restriction lifted.
No, they won't. Didn't want
Okay.
it in the first place, did I?
Okay, so if the bank manager will be able to lift the restrictions, which means no need for you to write out a check anymore, you just do a bank to bank transfer, a local transfer.
I might be able to. I'll see what they say on Wednesday morning.
Okay. You can also tell them to put the account on your phone, on your tablet, right? On your iPad.
I don't trust online banking, darling.
Darling, you need to trust it right now. You need to trust online banking right now, okay? You just need to put it on your phone so that you don't need to go to the bank and send money. You can just use your phone to send any amount you want.
I haven't got one of them mobile phones, darling. And I've been going into the bank for 50 over 50 years, 60 years. I don't trust online banking. I know too many people, or you read all these stories of all these awful things that happen to people if they've got online banking. I don't want it.
That's why you don't want the online banking.
Yeah. I'm quite
So
happy the
right
way
now,
I am. I'm quite happy just going into town on the bus and going into the bank.
yeah. So how much cash do you have right now at home with you? All the cash put together.
I don't know, darling. Whatever's in my purse and the £1,000 I've just taken out. What do you want to know? Do you have some kind of obsession with my money, darling?
No, darling. Why will I have obsession over your money?
I don't know, because
I'm
you're
just
always
trying to
asking
know.
about it.
Yeah, I want to know because we have plans together, right? That's what I want to know.
We don't have plans together for the money I've got in my purse right now.
Yeah, because the money you got in your purse right now, because I want you to mail it through the post office, because I want to see if they'll receive it.
Oh, you do you? You think I should just randomly send you £1,000 so you can see if you receive it? You get post your oil rig, do
No,
you?
no, you're not sending the money to me. Remember, I want to make a deposit. That's why we need all this money, right?
I've got no idea, darling.
Yeah, so in the morning, I'm going to send you the name and address in the morning so you can go to the post office, put the money in an envelope, the £1,000, and mail it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you the name and address that you're going to mail it to.
I'm not quite sure why
Then
you just
from
want to.
now,
Not quite sure why you just want £1,000. Actually,
yeah, I
why do
want you
you
to
want
go
£1,000?
because if you'll be able to mail the £1,000 on Wednesday when you get to the bank, you can also just withdraw the £15,000 and also mail it so that it will arrive on time as well. You know,
It sounds a bit convoluted to me, darling.
look what will be there, darling. You said is it the £1,000 is the amount that with you total, right?
You told me to get £1,000, so that's what I've done.
Okay, so tomorrow you'll be able to get another £1,000.
Well, I'm not going into town again tomorrow. I'm going in on Wednesday to see the bank manager.
Okay, so where's the post office at right now?
Where's the post office? Is opposite the bank. The
Oh,
bus stops right outside the post. Well, no, actually, it's not true. It stops outside the bank going into town, and it stops outside the post office coming home.
oh. So what's the best way you think you can send it to the post office?
Well, I'll send it when I go on Wednesday morning.
No, darling, I wanted you to just do it tomorrow so that we know on Wednesday you'll be seeing the bank manager by Wednesday. You know?
Well, it'll have to wait. Anyway, you haven't given me an address yet, so without an address, I can't send it anyway, can I?
Yeah, I'll give you an address that you're going to send it to. So tomorrow, since you're going to town again tomorrow,
No, I'm not
so
going
you
into town
first of
again.
all,
I'm not going into town again tomorrow. I'm going in on Wednesday morning. Today's Monday, at least it is here.
yeah, because I wanted to mail the 1,000 tomorrow. That's what I'm saying, darling.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm not going into town tomorrow. So you're going to have to wait till Wednesday morning. It won't kill you to wait for 24 hours. Probably take a week to get you anyway if it's going to Canada.
You said what?
I said it'll probably take a week to get you if it's going to Canada, won't it? I don't know how long the post to Canada takes.
No, you won't. You won't send it to Canada. You're going to send it to someone over there in the UK.
Oh, I am,
Same
am I?
address.
Right. Well,
Yeah, I'm going to send you the address. So it's same country, same day. You know.
and who is this random person I'm sending it to? It's not another one of your dodgy agents with a dodgy bank account, is it?
No, I'm gonna make calls and get everything straightened out
Yeah, well, I want to
so
know
you
who I'm
can
sending it
see.
to. Who is this person?
Yeah, this person's supposed to be working for the company,
What's the
right?
company? Which company we're talking about?
Yeah, it's same company that's the book the helicopter and also the private jet for me that I used to go to Canada,
Oh,
you
right,
know.
okay.
Yeah. Because the company they were able to pay the money same day to the helicopter company and they received it same day.
And why
Same
do
day
that? Why do
payment and they
they want a
received it
thousand?
same day.
Why would I be paying them £1,000?
Yeah, because we want to see I want a confirmation that they were able to receive the £1,000 by
Why would I
tomorrow
be sending a
so that
thousand pounds to the helicopter company that never flew you anywhere? Why am I sending them £1,000?
no, darling. Remember that we're trying to make a refund back to the company
Which
for the
company?
for my flight. for my
No.
flight that was being paid, you know. So I made contact and they said that everything needs to go back to the airline company where
Which
they have
which
booked the
which
helicopter
company?
from.
Which company is employing you now, or at least isn't, because you've just cancelled the contract? Which company is that?
Yeah, we're making payment back to the helicopter company,
Oh, here we go
you
again. I'll
know.
ask you again, shall I? Which company are you working for now? Which company have you just cancelled your contract with?
Oh, I just cancelled my contract with Seplat or a company.
Right. Well, did they not pay the helicopter company?
Yeah, they pay the helicopter company.
Exactly. So you're going to have to pay them, aren't you? Not the helicopter company.
Yeah, I'll need to make a refund back to them, and they instructed me to make the refund back to the helicopter company.
No, they didn't. Accounts don't work like that. It'll have to go through their accounts department. They've paid the money out, so either the helicopter company's got to refund them or you've got to pay them.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, darling. You know, so I'm going to call them so that they give me the name and address that you're going to send the money to them by post office, right?
Right. Well, I want a proper receipt when they get it.
Yeah, the when you send it, the post office is going to give you a receipt. So that
Not
receipt you're
not
going
from
to
the
use your
post office. Not from the post office. In fact, if it's going to that helicopter, I want a proper invoice for that money. I'm not just randomly sending them £1,000. I don't know who I'm sending it to, and I don't know what I'm sending it for. So I need a proper invoice from
no,
them that I can pay.
no, it's a deposit, darling. This is why I always tell you to always listen to everything that I tell
I'm
you and
listening to
ask you to
everything you
do.
said. They're a proper company. I am not sending any company anywhere £1,000 for no reason. If they want it as part of money that you owe them, then I need a proper invoice from them that I can pay for my records.
Oh, you need a proper invoice that you can pay for your records.
Congratulations, and I only had to say it once.
Okay, no problem. So I'll try to get the name and
No
address.
reputable company is going to accept £1,000 cheque or bank transfer if they don't even know why they're
No,
being paid for
it's
it.
not. It's not a check or a bank transfer. You're going to mail it through a post
Well, it's the
office.
same thing. They're
That's
not
it.
no reputable, absolutely no reputable company is going to expect £1,000 in cash to arrive in the post with no good reasons for it being sent to them if it's not paying an invoice, are they? Come on, darling, grow up. So I want a proper invoice
Darling,
from them before I can pay them.
darling, no problem. I'm going to get that to you so that at least first thing in the morning you're on your way to the place, right?
No, I'll say it again because we've agreed, you thick, and we've agreed I have to say everything several times. I'm not going into town again tomorrow. I'm going in on Wednesday.
Okay, no problem. No problem, darling. I'll wait till on Wednesday. Then I'll get you the name and the address so that you just write the check and mail it there and also send the money through post office, you know?
Yes.
Okay, darling. So what did you have for lunch?
Oh, for God's sake, you're back to your obsession with food, are you? I had a sandwich. What did you have for lunch?
Yeah, I didn't have anything yet.
Uh, what are you going to have for lunch?
Yeah, I haven't had any appetite just yet. So maybe later on, when I'm hungry, I think I'll need to order anything that maybe is available for me to eat.
Whatever that means. Because you can't really have it if it's not available, can you? Anyway, I'll let you go now, and you can find out. You can find. Well, you need to contact that helicopter company. I can't remember what they were called.
Okay, I'll contact them and I'll get the name and address for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, darling. You take care of your beautiful self, okay?
Okay
Know
then.
that I always love you,
I know that, darling.
okay? Bye for now.
Bye for
Take care of
now.
your beautiful self.
Okay then. Bye for now. Good morning to you, darling, he said the next day, and tried calling her. Good morning, said Denise a bit later. The bank called me. The person I was supposed to see is off sick today with a cold. They don't think she has COVID, but she's not coming into work, so they've managed to arrange an appointment for me on Friday morning. That's good, because I'll be going into town anyway. Oh, I see, darling. That's good. How are you doing this morning? I'm fine, thanks. And so he called her again.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
Yeah, so how are you doing this morning? And have you had breakfast already?
It's lunchtime, darling.
Oh, that's really good to know.
I know, it's thrilling to know it's lunchtime, isn't it?
Yeah.
So where are you now?
So here I'm still on the oil rig.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I'm in my cabin right now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so which means you'll not be going into town from now to Friday, right?
No, they've just phoned in a couple of hours ago to say the lady I was meant to see has just called in because she's sick. And so, well, she's going to stay at home for a couple of days. Apparently, she's got a horrible sore throat and a cough. So, whatever she's got, I don't want it.
Yeah, you don't want it, darling. It's not good for you to be in contact with such person.
No. So they had
Yeah.
a space at 11:30 on Friday morning. So I'm going to go then.
Oh, it's almost like you living with a 10 o'clock bus in the morning.
I always get the 10:30 bus into town on Friday morning. Yes, it goes every
Yeah.
hour actually, but I always get the 10:30 one. 9:30 just seems too early, and 11:30's a bit late.
Okay. So what will be there right now is that you're going to go to town right now, right? So you can go to the post office today since you'll be going since you're having an appointment on Friday with the person that you're supposed to see. So you just have to take the cash with you and get another 1,000 from the bank today, making it 2,000, and just go to the post office and send it. Because I collected the name and address that you're going to mail it to.
Darling, I've already told you I'm not going into town today. I was going to go in tomorrow. I can go in tomorrow if you like.
Okay, okay.
And I can't send anything
No
because I
problem.
haven't got an address to send it to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that I'm going to send you the address.
Right, well, you send me the address and then maybe I'll go into town tomorrow morning anyway. Because the main reason I was going to go was to go and see the bank manager. But I can go tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Will you be able to withdraw at least 2,000 tomorrow from
No,
the bank,
darling,
making it
it's £1,000 a day.
okay? So you have to take 1,000 tomorrow again.
Yeah, you do have an obsession with my money, don't you?
You're always saying that, darling, when you know I really don't have an obsession with your money, you know?
Well, if you say so, it always sounds like it because you're always adding it up and making sure it's 1,000. And anyway,
Yeah,
I'll send it on whenever that's going to be tomorrow.
yeah, I'll send you the information later on this evening, so you'll be able to write it out and just put the money in an envelope and wrap it and put it in the box from the post office.
Yes,
That's
darling.
it.
I know how to use a post office, darling.
Yeah. It's an express mailing, so they'll be able to receive it the next day in the morning, or maybe same day, if possible.
The post office doesn't do same day delivery, darling. How long were you in Scotland?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe they're doing overnight shipments.
They might do it. Yeah, they do next day delivery, darling.
Okay, okay. Have you been able to hear anything from Lola?
No, I haven't, darling. I haven't tried contacting her, to be fair, because
Yeah.
she obviously needs a bit of space and a bit of time to herself. So I thought I'd just leave her alone for a couple of days.
Yeah, so because I tried reaching out to her yesterday. I tried calling her so many times, but she didn't take any of the calls.
Oh, right. Well, she probably just needs a bit of time to herself. I'm sure she'll be
Yeah,
fine
maybe I
after a few
think.
days.
So what about
It
kids?
happens sometimes. It's not the first time that she's just disappeared for a few days. Sometimes life just gets a bit much for her and she just needs a bit of peace and quiet and some time to herself.
Yeah, but if that's how she used to need times for herself, she would have let you know instead of taking all your money of about 300,000 or 400,000 pounds along with her. She would have let you know.
Well, we'll find out when she resurfaces. I'm sure she'll come back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll do, darling.
Yeah.
So, what are your plans for the day?
Well, I thought I might get the bus into Woking this afternoon. I haven't been there for a long time. Just go and have a look around, do a bit of window shopping.
Oh, you're going to the shopping mall today, right?
Well, I might say in Woking, I might do. I'm not sure. I'll see what the weather's like. It's it's sunny at the moment, but then again, it might rain again. It can never tell at the moment.
Oh, I see. But don't forget to when you go out, cause I want to listen to some good music and also try and make some communication. So when you want to go out, you just let me know, okay?
How's that going to help you listen to music?
Yeah, cause I wanna talk to you before you go out. That's why.
Oh, right. Well, I'll probably have lunch and then go and get the bus after lunch. So,
Oh, so what time? Or in what time would that be?
well, the bus goes out past 1.
Or past one, and it's just
And I'll just get the
it
bus
should
in,
be like
get the bus into the bus station in town and then get the bus to Woking. Well, I could go on the train, I suppose, but I'll probably go on the bus because I got a bus pass, so it's free.
okay. So just let me know when you finish having lunch so we could talk before you leave the house, okay?
No, okay.
Okay, darling. I love you and I want you to know I love you so much. You're always in my heart, okay?
I know you do, darling.
Your kisses and hugs to you. And have a beautiful time ahead of you, darling.
Thank you very much. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Not long after the call had ended, Denise got some exciting news. I have some exciting news, she said. I'm in a bit of a whirl. Lola called me just a few minutes after I'd spoken to you. I was right. She needed some time to herself. She told me she took the money to keep it safe because of a story Ian read in the news. I don't really understand, but I'm sure she'll explain when I see her. She's booked me on the 7:50 p.m. flight to Dubai for tonight. Yes, tonight. I'm so excited. I thought my passport had expired, but it hasn't. It still has another 11 months left. Lola's sending a taxi to pick me up at 4 p.m, just over an hour from now. I haven't flown anywhere for years. She told me just to bring a small bag with my essentials and we can buy what I need when I get there. I'll take your £1,000 with me to the airport and bring the iPad, so if you can give me that address, I might be able to post it from there before I leave. So, he said, I'll send you the name and address right now, so that you'll be going to the post office. Okay, thanks. And so he sent her the name and address of a money mule in London. And I don't think there's anything I can do about that. It's just an address for a mule who receives packages of cash. And he added underneath, so you'll withdraw an extra of another £1,000, making it £2,000. Are you going to the post office right now, darling? Don't be ridiculous, said Denise. I'm packing my suitcase, tidying up the house and waiting for the taxi. So the taxi will take you to the post office, he tried. Did Lola send you the ticket? Grow up, said Denise, and use what little brain you have left, even though we've agreed you're thick. The taxi's taking me to Heathrow Airport. You know it. It's where the planes fly from. Yes, darling. What time are you going to send the money? That's what I'm asking, darling, said our man, who's previously told her he doesn't have an obsession with her money. I said I'll see if I can post it from the airport. I don't know if that's possible, but I'll find out. Can you call Barbara to help you send it? He said. Are you there, darling? But of course, by then, Denise was packing and waiting for the taxi. He tried calling her, but she ignored him. That evening he messaged again. You didn't go to Dubai again? He asked. But of course, Denise was on the plane, so she ignored him. Good morning, darling, he said the following day, and tried calling her. Good afternoon, said Denise. Later that morning, at least it's afternoon here. I think I've still got jet lag. I didn't post the money because when I got to Heathrow, I realised you didn't send me the invoice. You must remember that when I spoke, I told you I needed a proper invoice. No company anywhere will expect £1,000 in cash to magically appear in an envelope for no good reason. So please ask them to send me an invoice. Our man tried calling Denise, and although it says call ended if you're looking at the screen, I never answered it because I never heard it. I'm sorry, said Denise. I never heard you call. I must have had the sound turned off. Can you ask that company to email me their invoice, please? I just had a snooze. I didn't sleep much on the plane. How will you send it? Because you're in Dubai already, he said. I'll send it when I get home. I'm only staying for 10 days. Will you send the total of $160,000, he said. Yes, but first I need the invoice for the £1,000, unless you changed your mind and you don't want me to send it. Who will send the £1,000 if you get the invoice today? He asked. Oh, FGS, said Denise, I told you. I'll send it when I go home. It's so tedious having to say everything 2 or 3 times. Let's wait till you get home. No need for the rush, he said. If you send me the invoice, I might be able to arrange it from here. Lola might help me. How hard is it to ask the company for a proper invoice? They surely don't expect me to send money without it. No, don't worry about it, said our man, who apparently was incapable of producing a fake invoice for himself. Let's wait till you get home, if he really wants to do it. Well, I do worry, said Denise. You've given me the name and address. An invoice should be easy. In fact, I'd like 2 invoices, please. One for the random £1,000, not sure why you even want that, and one for the $160,000. Is that US or Canadian dollars? So I'd appreciate the invoice for the £1,000 as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'll start to think this is another dodgy company, like the first one. UK pounds, he said. Oh, OK. Just ask them for the invoice, please. Will you ask Barbara to send it? He asked. Oh, FGS, said Denise. How many times do I have to tell you? It isn't fair to involve my friend. Why on earth should she send you money? I'm tired of asking for invoice and no money will be sent, said our frustrated scammer. Lola might help me sort it out if you ever send me a proper invoice. And in reply to him saying he was tired of asking for an invoice and no money will be sent, she said no money will be sent without one. Because she's the only person in position to do it, darling. The mind boggles at just how unethical and unfair it would be to ask a third party. Grow up, said Denise. I don't want Lola to be involved, please, darling. She's your friend, and she'll gladly help you out. Look, I'll say it one last time, then I'm going to make myself a cold drink. Think, he said. Please send me the invoice for £1,000, and please stop bleating on about Barbara like a small boy. All you have to do is pick up the phone, call the company, give them my email, and ask them to send an invoice. It isn't difficult. If she's not the one sending the money, we'll have to wait till you get home. Thing is, I don't want Lola involved, he said. One final time, said Denise. Please send me the invoice for the £1,000 now. Goodbye for now. Bye for now, he said, followed the next day by, Hi. Hello, said Denise. How are you doing today? I'm fine, thanks. It's very hot here, but everywhere has air conditioning. That's really nice, darling. You must be enjoying the new weather, darling. It's too hot for me to just be outside. Oh, I see. You'll get used to it before the 10 days. You just have 8 days more to go, said our man, who was counting down. What did you have for lunch? We had a really lovely salad with seafood and mixed breads. What did you have for lunch? And we'll be going out for dinner soon. Every day I sleep in the afternoon, so we have dinner later than usual. At least, later than I usually do. Everyone here seems to be out and about late. Wow, that's nice. I'm missing you, he said. I'm just going to lie down and have a sleep, said Denise the following afternoon, and remembered Dubai is 3 hours ahead of the timestamps on this screenshot. We had a late lunch and we just got back, but I had a thought. Did you say that helicopter agency has offices all round the world? Hey, baby, he said, but I'd turned off the computer immediately I typed that, so I missed him. Hello, said Denise the next day. I'm waiting for Lola to come back. Then we're going out for lunch. She's found a lovely cocktail bar in the mall that she wants to try. They serve all sorts of interesting cocktails and nibbles, a bit like tapas, I think. I don't drink at lunchtime, but it sounds lovely, and I'm sure they have some non-alcoholic cocktails too. You didn't tell me about the agency's offices. Do they have one here in Dubai? No, they don't, he said. That's very lovely, and I'm happy, because you're happy. Hope you and Lola are taking nice pictures. Lola's taken some on her phone, said Denise. If you ask her, she might send you some, because at this point we were trying to get our man to talk to Lola. OK, how many days more do you have left to be there in Dubai? I'm coming home on Sunday. I think Lola might come with me, but she's not sure yet. Oh, I see, darling. How is your health? I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Just checking on your health, darling. What time do you have now? It's 6:15. Did you have dinner already? Don't be daft, said Denise. I just woke up from my afternoon sleep. Lola's asleep too right now. We'll probably go out around 8 p.m. I'm sure I told you everyone here eats late. Have you done anything interesting today? Yes, you did. It's still morning here, and I'm not doing anything as of yet. Can I ask you something? Oh, yes, I forgot we have a bigger time difference. You said you're coming on Sunday, right? Yes, I might not get home till Monday. I don't know what time the flight arrives. Will you be able to send the £160,000 on Monday or Tuesday? He asked. I have no idea, said Denise. I have to get the money from where Lola's put it safely. Then we have to pay it into Lola's bank, because mine's still restricted. Then she'll have to send it to you. You really should ask Lola. Can we talk without involving Lola for now, honey? Is the money in cash? Yes, it is. 1. Do you want me to send someone to your house to pick up the money from you in cash? 2. Will you be able to package it very well and mail it? And those are not idle suggestions, of course. There are networks of money mules who will do both of those things for a fee. Because bank might not allow that amount via bank transfer, and we have to be smart in whatever we're doing. Oh, the helicopter company has a branch in Guildford that can send someone? Asked Denise. Can you package the cash very well and mail it next day delivery? He asked. I can't do anything until Lola comes home. I don't know where she's hidden it. You will package it very well, and no one will know what's inside the package, said our man with the one-track mind. And you don't really expect me to send that much money as cash. Don't be silly. This is real life, not a cops and robbers movie. I need a proper invoice with payment instructions, and I still don't have the invoice for that random £1,000. People send it, darling, and nothing happens to it. People don't send it. Legitimate businesses send proper invoices with bank transfer instructions. That's why I wanted you to send a small amount, so that you will be convinced, he said. No one pays that amount in cash, said Denise. We're doing it because of the stress the bank will cause and not sending it. So stop whining on like a small boy and ask the company to send me a proper invoice, please. I'm not going to send a large amount of money as cash, nor am I going to send anything without an invoice. So we're looking for a way to make it a successful one, he continued. And I'm not going to keep saying it. It gets boring. They will send you the invoice, darling. OK, thanks. Both invoices, please. Mailing the cash will be more better to avoid the bank from stopping the payment. I know I have to keep repeating myself, but this really is the last time, said Denise. I repeat, I will not send a large amount of money as cash. No legitimate business will expect that amount in cash. I'll say that again too. No proper business will expect that amount in cash. I want a proper invoice with proper payment instructions, please. That's the end of the discussion. You can do it yourself, or you can ask them to send me an invoice. You will do it on your own, without the bank, and without Lola, he said. They will send you the invoice, darling. OK. Tell me, Do you prefer someone to come to your house and you give this person the cash? Hand in hand, darling? Denise copied and pasted what she'd said about not sending a large amount of cash. She pasted it 3 times. That's 3 times. Hopefully you get it. I've better things to do. Let me know when you have the invoice. We need to have one mind to have this done without the notice of no one. And if you listen to me, we will do it successfully and be together before anyone will even know. I love you so much. Kisses and hugs, he said. How are you doing, darling? He said on Monday. No, I'm just waiting for Lola to come out of the shower so we can go out for lunch. It's not quite so hot today, so we're going to catch the sightseeing bus after lunch. I think it takes you all round the city, but I'm not sure. I think Lola said there's a harbour cruise we can do with the same ticket. We might do that tomorrow. The tour was so wonderful, she said a few hours later. We had to sit downstairs on the bus where it's air-conditioned. Tomorrow morning we're going to do the cruise and maybe another tour. There are 2 sightseeing tours and a restaurant tour. We might do that one on our last night. Sounds nice. I'm very happy that you're enjoying your vacation. Has Lola agreed to come with you back to UK on Sunday? Yes, we're both coming home on Sunday. Wonderful, he said. Followed the next day by my dearest wife. You are the heart and soul of my life. In your love I've found a sanctuary, and in your trust I've discovered strength. Together we've weathered storms, and our bond has grown unbreakable. With you by my side I feel invincible and cherished. You are the light that guides me through the darkest times. I promise to cherish and protect our love, and I'll continue to be a pillar of trust for you. You mean the world to me, and I am forever grateful for the love and trust we share. I love you endlessly and trust you wholeheartedly. That's so sweet of you, said Denise. We're going to the aquarium after we've had lunch. It sounds amazing. Hope you have fun. I'm missing your beautiful voice, and I hope that you miss me too. How are you enjoying the meal over there? We just had a quick lunch, then we went to the aquarium. It was unbelievable. You should Google it. You'll see some amazing photos. It's just mind-blowing. We've just got home from having dinner. To save you asking, I had grilled fish with salad and noodles. I'm off to bed now. I'm so tired. Tomorrow, I think I'll just stay here, relax, and admire the view. And while all this was going on, Lola messaged me and said, we need a body. And so, what happened next is all her fault. And to find out what did happen next, you're going to have to watch episode 31. And as I'm making this, I have no idea what's going to happen next, because it hasn't happened yet. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in Mike Bird Thomas, episode 31. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you must know what to do by now. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again. Mike Bird Thomas, episode 31. He has to come to an end soon, doesn't he? He really does. How long is it going to take him to realise that he's being wound up?